Hey guys, it's me again. I'm like already gonna start crying. I can't deal with myself sometimes. I'm pathetic. Um, so I have not filmed a video in quite a bit. If you don't know why, then I feel like it's pretty obvious why. Um, I have been very obviously emotionally distraught. I feel like, as hopefully the whole country has been, because of what's been going on, specifically with, you know, the death of George Floyd, but like before that, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and like countless other people. Um, and so I basically just like stopped watching BookTube. I stopped reading. I really wanted to post a video about like, the BookTube prize books that I finished that I guess are over here. But I felt it would be like really, really weird to just like post a video and not talk at all about what's going on. But then I was like, do I need to be saying anything? I'm like just some white chick. And I'm I say white in quotes for all intents and purposes. I am white because that is how people view me. And so that's all that really matters. Um, so I don't know. I've had a lot of like conflicting feelings. I don't want to be just like another white chick posting about how Black Lives Matter, asking for pats on the back, basically, because like I don't deserve any pats on my back at all. And so, yeah, I just haven't really known what to say, which is not an excuse to say nothing. Um, but that's just how it's been. Also, Laverne was like sick and having like vomiting and diarrhea for like 2 weeks, like during this exact same time period. So, um, that was just like an extra layer of stress that I had kind of on me. Um, but I'm feeling like, I don't know, now I can hopefully finally say something competent. Um, and yeah, I still don't even really know what to say other than this is a disgusting thing that's happening in our country, and it's been going on for so long. And if you do not realize that, then there is something wrong with you. And I don't understand why we have to have video footage or evidence of someone being murdered in order to like accept the fact that it's a reality. I understand that it makes it more tangible, and I know I'm already crying, and I'm so sorry. Um, I'm just not a strong person emotionally. um, but anyways, like I just don't understand why we need to have video footage of this shit to be happening in order to like accept it as reality. We should be listening to the Black community and like listening to what they have to say. And if they say this is a problem, that this is happening, we should just take their word for it. We should not have to have video evidence. We should not have to watch a snuff film in order to get the fact that this is actually happening. I don't know. Um, and yeah, I just really didn't want this to be happening. I'm gonna link below a bunch of videos that I have seen by Black booktubers that address the situation, and I think it is like really, they're all really good, powerful videos. I haven't actually, now that I'm thinking it, I don't know that I'm subscribed to too many Black men, and I haven't been like really watching it, so I mostly am only seeing videos if like someone else is mentioning them, and then I go and watch it. So I haven't like gone through my subscription feed or anything to see what people are posting, but I might do that after I film this and like try to add more people afterwards. And if you've seen anything, let me know, because I want to be watching all of them and supporting people. And just like listening to what people have to say. Um, it again, it feels like weird to be talking about this because it's like, just some white girl talking about the problem, and it's like, oh, again, like, what can I do to help? And it's just like, okay, you don't need to hear me asking that question. I feel like anytime, and I think that multiple people have mentioned this in videos, but like when a white person is asking a Black person like how they can help, it's like all you're doing is trying to tell that person that you're like a good person. Like you can figure it out on your own and you don't need to be doing that. Like it just makes me uncomfortable. I can't deal with it. So yeah, will again link videos of people talking about this issue much more example, much more, oh my gosh, what is wrong with my mouth? Much more coherently than I am doing right now, and for a much longer period of time. Again, my voice doesn't really matter in this, so I don't want to make like a long video that you need to watch about me talking about this. I'm just going to link other videos down below that you should watch, because, yeah, they're very important. So I am going to talk about what I am going to attempt to start reading. Again, I haven't read anything. I read like 8 pages last night before I went to bed, but before that, in like 10 days, I hadn't read anything at all. So these are books that I would like to read in the coming times, that I'm embarrassed that I haven't read anything. So the first thing that I am like currently trying to read or work on is Frantumalia by Elena Ferrante, and this is, I assume, translated by Anne Goldstein. I think actually this is one of the ones that's like, it's letters and stuff, so maybe not everything is translated by Anne Goldstein, but this is the book that I was supposed to read last month for my indie press project. Oh, by the way, more people have joined my indie press project, which is really exciting. And I say I stole it from the Italians, so, you know, it's collective mine. It belongs to all of us. Sorry, my brain just like spaced, which is what has been happening a lot lately. So I am going to, I missed because I just haven't been on here and I haven't been doing anything. I'm going to find them and I will add them. I do have a playlist that has the videos that people have posted. In case you're interested in like watching review videos from indie presses, I'll link that and update it, because I think a couple of people have posted last month and I did not update it. But anyways, so this is just a collection of letters and such that I was going to read last month, but then I was just like, I gave up. And so the first section that I think I might still be reading, I don't remember because it's been a hot second, was like after only her first book came out, which is Troubling Love. I'm sorry, guys. And there's one line in particular that I just thought was so amazing. But basically, she wrote this book, Troubling Love, and then she, I think she might have wrote another. I think maybe The Days of Abandonment came out after. But either way, they turned Troubling Love into a movie, and so then this editor or reviewer wanted to, you know, interview her for their magazine, and then she had this like amazing comment. Oh, here it is. So basically, it's like a snap back at this person, and it is so good. And then it says, "You write, but less brutally than in my summary. Your book says something to me, but your name says nothing. Question, if my book had said nothing to you and my name had said something, would it have taken you less time to ask for an interview?" Because he waited like over a year. He like praises the book, but then waits over a year to ask for the interview, and it's just after the movie's coming out. So because her name is not famous at that point, he doesn't ask for an interview. So anyways, I thought that was like so good. She's just so brilliant. So I really like that. And then, so I'm also, so I don't know if y'all watched Mathis when, I don't think that he makes YouTube videos anymore. I should have checked that before I started this, but he was a booktuber slash, you know, is one maybe. And he wrote a book and he sent it to me back when it came out, and I feel like a total numbnut dummy because I haven't read it and I feel very embarrassed and ashamed. He sent me a message recently on Instagram that was like the sweetest thing, and I just like did not deserve his kindness. So he sent me this book and I have it signed. And so I am going to read this also because I have zero excuses other than I, you know, get just distracted so quickly. I'm also like a little afraid because it's a romance and it's not like typically my genre. I mean, I don't know if it's like a romance, but like, you know, that's like kind of, it's like food, and I think it might be it might be a romance. I don't know. Either way, it's like, it seems like a uplifting, happy book, and those are not the types of books that I typically read, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to do it. I will read that. I'm very, very excited. He already has a sequel that has come out. I will link all of his information down below too, so that y'all can go check him out. And then I'm also going to start reading this is all I'm going to start reading. Okay, except for, I haven't started reading this yet either. Best American Non-Required Reading from 2004. I would like to be reading one of these stories a day. And, you know, my concern too is that I'm like going from nothing to like too much maybe on my plate, but I always put too much on my plate, right? So does it matter? Probably not. We don't even need to mention the fact that still needs to happen. And then also, I'm going to start reading In the Dream House by Carmen Maria Machado. I'm probably not going to talk about this one again because I am reading this for the BookTube Prize. I am going to say, hopefully this is okay, Robert, that I am very excited to read this. I loved her short story collection that I can't remember the title of right now. What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh. Her short story collection was perfect to me. I thought it was so good. I was really upset. I was out of town when she came to Powell's, so I had Jake go, and he got my copy signed. So I have this one signed too. But yeah, so those are the things. I don't know. I hope everyone's doing okay. Like, I feel like that's like, it's hard because, you need to balance things. Like, you need to be aware of what's going on, but you also need to like take care of yourself, like emotionally and psychologically. So, it's really difficult. And I know I'm not on here being like, oh, here are the 10 books by Black authors that I'm going to read this month, because like, again, that's not the type of person I am. I mean, I feel like I know I could obviously do better. I definitely could do better about reading more Black authors, but I just, again, feel like it's so disingenuous to like have a Black man be murdered. I mean, they get killed all the time, but like to have one like blow up in the media and then be like, okay, here are like the 10 books that I'm gonna read to make me, da 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 da, because like, I mean, we should be reading about all different types of experiences all the time. I get really like, anytime someone mentions the word diversity on their channel like more than 5 times in a row and it's a white person, I start to be like, because I'm like, okay, I don't need you to be checking off boxes. Like, it's important, like, and we need to be making an effort to be reading diversely. But again, it just like, to me, sounds like you're just looking for people to be giving you kudos and like to, give you thumbs ups. And it just, I don't know. I find it gross. And this is like and again, nothing that I'm saying is in judgment. Like, if that's how you need to read diversely, then that's fine. But I just like, I can't do that. To me, that doesn't feel legitimate or whatever. I know I've like been like, my main push and my main focus on this channel has been to read like translated things. So we'll see. I know Denise did like a year of blackout reading like 2 years ago, I think. And so I might do like something like that later, where I do like a month blackout, where I only read Black authors for a month. But I don't know. It's hard because I'm doing this BookTube Prize, so it's difficult. I should have, if I was going to do that, I should have done it before, because three of the BookTube Prize books were by Black authors, so that would have been perfect opportunity. But I don't think about things in the future. I think about things only retroactively. And yeah, so, and I did want to mention, guys, also, I'm going to link below. I think that maybe the vote between Jamie Harrison and Lindsey Graham is happening today, so it might be too late. But there is a gentleman named Charles Booker, I think, that's running against Mitch McConnell, the literal devil. And so I'm going to link his information below. And if Jamie's race is still going on, I'm going to link him below too. He's running against Lindsey Graham, who is also evil, but not the devil. Like, to me, Mitch McConnell is literally the worst person that exists on the planet at the current moment. I think the president of Brazil is pretty terrible too. But, and I know obviously our president is terrible, but Mitch McConnell is the worst. And so I'm going to link his information below. If you could just like spread the word. There's another person who's running against Mitch, whose name is Amy. And so she's like a little bit less progressive, possibly. She, obviously anyone is better than Mitch McConnell, but I believe in Charles Booker. So I'm going to link him below. If you could spread the word or donate if you can, that would be really, really great. And I guess that's it. I'm sorry if this was rude at any point. I feel really bad like well-meaning white people do get on my nerves sometimes, and I know I'm being a hypocrite. Okay, I understand that I'm being a hypocrite when I'm saying this, um, but I just like can't watch or like look at another selfie of a white person at a protest. Like, I do not care. Okay, I care about the fact that there is a protest. I care about the size of the protest. I care about, the fact that it's happening, but I don't need to watch you and a selfie of you at a protest. Like, that doesn't matter. That's not helping anything. It's just centering you, and it just like disgusts me because I don't know. It just does. I don't know. Social media has really messed up my brain because it has made me, and here I go talking again about this for too long probably, but social media has really just made me like, I don't understand like how black people trust white people at all. Like, I don't trust white people. Okay? I don't trust new people that I experience. Like, you have to earn someone's trust. You don't just get like handed it on a silver platter because you know that you're a good person. Like, you know you're a good person, that's fine, but you have to earn the trust of a person who doesn't know you. You don't just like get it because you know who you are. Like, that doesn't matter. So, I don't know. I get like really irritated because there's a lot of, I don't know, like, but I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I'm not saying you're not a good person. I'm just saying that you can't expect people that don't know you to know that you're a good person. You have to work hard. You can't just like say things. You have to like make an actual effort. Um, and I feel like, I don't know. It just bothers me. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop now because I have yapped enough. Again, I am going to be linking things below. If you have anything to say to me, please do in the comments. I prefer that than a thumbs down if you have any issues with anything that I've said today. Okay, I really do hope everyone is like doing well and, you know, taking care of themselves in multiple ways. Yes. Okay.